but Embiid coming back has just like upset what we thought the series was going to be, and that's okay. But I don't think there's some crazy opportunity here. I don't think this is crazy wrong. The only thing that makes it slightly more interesting, real quick, is just, like we think about the next 3 games and like what are the biggest question marks that we would have in those 3 games. And I think the number one question mark is going to be like, can Lowry play? Should he play? I think is like a really good thing. I mean, a player who was an active, huge negative in like every minute that he was on the court last night, missing threes, turning the ball over, trying to draw fouls and falling down all the time.
He gave you
like
a
all
Joe
these
Girardi
things.
after the game too. Like the Girardi quote we always talk about is like, "It's not what you want." Like, is his response to everything? What
Right.
it was? I think Lowry's verbatim quote was like, "It's not something you'd want to play with," and it's Game 5 of the Eastern
Right. And he
Conference
came back in,
semifinal.
left and then came back in, and it didn't get a whole lot better.
It'd be
So
great
it's
if
just
Tyler Zero was making any shots. Like that would be awesome.
right. But I think that's part of like what we're talking about, where like you can't just be like, well, now this team's better. And it's like, well, what if in one game one team made a lot of threes, and what if in the other game the other team made a lot of threes? And this isn't like Dallas, where it's like their whole offense is designed on creating like high percentage 3-point opportunities all the time on drive and kick, and they're kind of like a different thing. This is like not that with either team. It's just like, yeah, but what if it's just that? And if it's just that, if it's just like really evenly matched teams, 3-point variance, maybe even Sixers a little better, but it's 2-2 with the Heat playing at home. Like, yeah, you're going to get to this a lot. So, like, okay, if I had to bet the game with like 3 Game 5, I might bet the Sixers. Like, if I had to bet the game, like, I'm not going to bet the game right now, but if I had to, like, I might bet the Sixers because it's like, we haven't seen Embiid play a road game yet, and I think Lowry might be like a 0 the rest of the series. So, like, if those two things are true, but I don't know if they're true. And I think there's a lot of room for this to play out a lot of different ways.
Well, it could be
And I don't see
similar
like a lot
handicap
of
to our
value
Game
in
3
betting this.
because
Yeah.
you bet the Celtics right in Game 3 on Saturday against the
I
Bucks.
did.
I
Yeah.
did
I
too.
gave out the so I well, I didn't I gave out a parlay that had the Bucks in it as like with a horse and like everything for the day long. I bet the
Okay.
Celtics to win the series, which is what I talked about before
Oh, got it,
that
got
game.
it.